Hey guys, my name is Wildcard and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, I really appreciate it. So, Bledisloe Cup Game 2 2021. Eden Park, once again. Okay, so, I'm just really confused right now. Is the All Blacks selection no longer based on credit? No longer based on your performance? No longer based on, like, earning the jersey? Are you just gonna get the All Black jersey because you are, I don't know, a big name now? What's going on? What's going on? Someone explain to me. Hello? What is happening here? Why is Brodie Retallick still has a number 4 jersey? The coveted number 4 jersey for the All Blacks. His performance for last week was one of the worst All Blacks performance I have ever seen. And he gets the starting jersey once again over Scott Barrett, who has been consistently performing well for the All Blacks, for the Crusaders this whole year. And I don't get it. Like, he comes back from Japan. He hasn't played for the All Blacks. He hasn't played for the in the Bledisloe Cup since 2018. And he has a shocking game, okay? Let's have a look at stats. I don't want to just talk with no evidence, obviously, right? Let's just have a look at the stats, okay? Brodie Retallick, let's see. There it is. Brodie Retallick, 3 tackles, and he missed one. You're a lock. How could you make 3 tackles after playing like 70 minutes or something? Okay? How is that a thing? How could you only make 3 tackles? Oh my god. Papa Lee made 15. And like, what are you doing? What are you doing on the field? I mean, like, you like as a lock, you should be looking at close to 10, right? What is happening here? And look at his discipline. 4 penalties. 4 penalties. This Rugby Pass has like detailed the penalties here as well, right? I remember watching this, thinking to myself, oh, that's not a penalty from the All Blacks. And it's like, wait, it's a Brodie Retallick again? Just watching the game, I vividly remember thinking to myself, is that Brodie Retallick again? Multiple times throughout the game, right? So 4 penalties, a high tackle, one of them, offside, not rolling away, and what was the other one? I think it was one more, and not releasing. Just about anything that you could have done wrong, he's done wrong in the first game. And I'm pretty sure there was 2 accidental offsides. The referee did not penalize him for it because the referee said he didn't play the ball, even though he touched the ball in the offside position. Twice. So it could have been 6 penalties, but only was penalized 4 times. I know that for a fact because I remembered, because as a Wallaby, I was disgruntled when he wasn't penalized. So that is awful. Like, by far the worst. Not to mention other things that he was done wrong. Defense. So he did nothing in defense, gave away a bunch of penalties. There was one point where the All Blacks almost scored a try from a 95-meter run, right? Where he overran his support line and caught the ball in a forward part. Basically overran the support line, and Aaron Smith had to throw a forward pass to him, and the try was disallowed. So there you go. One of the tries was disallowed because of him, right? 39 run meters out of 6 carries. That is honestly not too bad, but I think the run meters a little bit inflated due to that forward pass decline try, because he ran like, 10, 15, 20 meters before he had to offload the ball. So this is probably inflated by about 10, 15 meters because of that one chance where he was involved in this massive breakaway of like 95 meters, no try, right? So yeah, like, it's just awful. And how is he still in the starting spot? I mean, put him on the bench, I can understand. How is he still in the starting spot? I don't understand. Is Fozzie just like just picking players based on who Steve Hansen picked? Like, what's going on? What the hell is going on? I think it's the All Blacks no longer a team about credibility anymore. And another thing also is another one that is back, TJ Piranara. He hasn't played since last year. He's been playing in Japan. We don't know how good he is, and he's back, and he's been shuffled into the reserve reserve number 9 position over Brad Weber. So I don't know why that's an issue, but I thought Weber would have stayed. He didn't really play glaringly badly when he's in the second half. Maybe they want to shuffle up. I'm not too like, what do you call it? I'm not too upset about this change because Brad Weber didn't really step up that much. But still, I mean, like it's like you brought him back based on what evidence though? Like he hasn't played for like, yeah, what evidence? Like, what is just picking him because of his name? And Beauden Barrett, I've talked about him many times before. Why is he on the field for Richie Mo'unga? He literally adds nothing when he put him on the field. His kicking is worse. His attacking is worse. Like, why is he on the field? Like, look, 2 tackles and he missed 1. Like, what do you do? Why is he on the field over Richie Mo'unga? And I don't get it. Like, and he was only on the field for like 20 minutes or something. What is he doing? Beauden Barrett, 0 run meters. Okay, he literally did nothing. Discipline, did he get penalized? Nothing. So he did nothing when he was on the field except for missing a tackle after making 2 tackles. Like, why is he here? Why is he on the bench? Put anybody else there. Somebody else there. What is going on here? Are they just selecting people based on name recognition now in the All Blacks? Please, someone explain this to me. I genuinely don't understand this. And, like, what is happening? And also, there's one other thing that I want to mention. The center field combination as well. So they moved Rico Ioane to number 11, from number 11 to outside center, keeping David Havili. Despite the fact, and they dropped Anton Leonard-Brown, right? Anton Leonard-Brown did have a pretty poor game. And it wasn't really his fault. It was more the fact that, it was actually more to the fact that Papa Lee was under so much pressure all game that he wasn't able to link up with Anton Leonard-Brown. So the issue is Papa Lee not like really struggling against Paisami in both defense and attacking, and he's probably, let's have a look at his stats. I'm pretty sure he missed a couple tackles as well. Havili, what is it? This is discipline, this is defense. Havili, what is going on here? Oh, here, why is it 2 of him? 3 missed tackles. That is most missed tackles out of all of them, and that's against Hunter Paisami, right? And did he have any discipline issues? Because why is there 2 of them? So he's given away 2 penalties as well. So Papa Lee had a really awful game. Did I say Papa Lee? Havili had a really awful game. He's did okay in attack, but like he is the main issue in the center combination for the All Blacks. For some reason, Foster sees that as an issue with Anton Leonard-Brown, which I do think probably not as informed as he used to be, I have to be fair. But they put Riku at number 13 after his performance from the wing. So what is happening? What is happening here? And Will Jordan, good to see him back. He's actually deserved a spot in the number 14 jersey because he actually played really well in the lead up to the Bledisloe. But then again, he needs to be tested against tough competition. He did have a really stellar season with the Crusaders. So he definitely earned the spot, but I'm just really confused with the center field combination here. I'm not sure what is happening. I'm not sure if Foster is, I'm not sure what Foster is thinking, but this is just mind-boggling changes to mind-boggling decisions from the All Blacks team. And I have to say, and this is probably me being biased, if there is ever going to be a chance that the Wallabies are going to beat the All Blacks in Eden Park, I think this is it. This is it. This is like one of the best opportunities the Wallabies have to beat the All Blacks at Eden Park for like, I don't know how long. And mind-boggling selection decision from the All Blacks. Absolute stupidity by Foster. And I think the Wallaby might win this one. I think the Wallabies going to win this one. Yeah. And so the Wallabies team had made a few changes. So the Wallabies, it's actually quite funny, right? They changed the rules for the red card to be 20 minutes. And the Wallabies brought in 2 red card players into the team, okay? So we have Lockie Swinton at number 6, who infamously got a red card on his debut. He's now back in the team. And then they brought in Corin Betty, who also got red card against the French team. So 2 red card players straight into the shuffle. after they after the rules has been changed to they changed it last week as well, by the way. So yeah, the rules are now 20-minute red cards, 2 red card players straight in from the shuffle. So the Wallabies definitely looking to make more of a physicality game with the introduction of the 2 red card players. Lockie Swinton has been very physical up front, so it's really good to see. Valentini is moved to number 8 as a result. And in the back line, Matt Toomora coming off the bench. So I did notice that Hunter Paisami, despite playing 12 last week, he played more of a 13 last week. Like, he was crashing the ball a lot, putting a lot of pressure on Havili, but he wasn't really linking up with Ikitau at the 13 position. So having Matt Toomora coming in at a 12 as more of a playmaker, setting up Hunter Paisami for those hard running, would be very interesting to see, and I think will be more effective as well. And Toomora came off the bench. He did make a bit of an impact, quite a bit of impact coming off the bench as well last week. So I think he did earn a good spot at number 12. And it just comes down to how his defense is going to hold up against David Havili and Riku Ioane running at him. So that's the only concern I have for Matt Toomora. And Andrew Callaway moves to 14 after Corin Beatty comes in at 11. He really earned himself the spot in the Wallabies jersey. He really played well last week with his good kicking, good running, scoring a try. So Callaway at 14, I'm very, very happy. Against Will Jordan will be a good match up to see. To see if Callaway sticks to his it keeps his record against someone like Will Jordan in the win position. And the biggest problem from the Wallabies last week is Noah Lolesio. His kicking was really poor, 2 out of 7. His tackling was really poor, 6 tackles and 4 missed tackles. He was just awful all around the field. Hopefully, the wind did play a little bit into him, but he still played really poor compared to Richie Mo'unga. So hopefully, if Noah Lolesio has a better game this time, the Wallabies is his most important piece of the puzzle for the Wallabies to win this game is whether or not Noah Lolesio gets a decent game. He doesn't even have to play like the perfect game. He just have to play like his Super Rugby standards, which is like 80% kicking rate, good passing, decent defense, and that's it, right? And that's all we asked for, because last week was absolutely atrocious for Noah. But yeah, that's something that I really need to look out for, and that is very critical for him. And maybe like the reason they have Swinton and out on the field is to give Lolesio a bit more support in that defense channel at number 10 position. So a bit more physicality, because this backline kind of lack a little bit with Toomora and Lolesio at the 10 and 12 channel. And in the backlines, so the Lakan Salaka Lotto and Harry Wilson gets moved to the bench. I do like this because these two guys have more stability and gives a bit more like stability to the second half, especially when the Wallabies kind of struggle a little bit at the start of the second half. Nick White comes in at number 21 for the reserve halfback, which is really good to see. And who can forget this face from 2015 when Nick White came off the bench to beat the All Blacks, and to beat the All Blacks in 2015 for one of the Bledisloe Cup games. To come back for the Wallabies and to win that one was absolutely spectacular. And I think the Wallabies were down to like 14 men as well with the yellow card with Nick Phipps got a yellow card. So yeah, Nick White, hoping to see this happy face again. And maybe he's the missing piece of the puzzle coming from the bench. Maybe he's the punching power that we needed off the bench to seal this one. And Len Ikitau gets moved to the number 22 position. His kicking has been really, really good last game, and he wasn't able to be as impactful because the Hunter Paisami weren't able to link up with him. So his attacking wasn't really there. And Rhys Codd's coming off the bench as well for a potential long-range kicking as well. Hopefully the condition is good for kicking, not too windy like it was last week. So, and the front row is a big test for Daniel Tupou. Last week, Carl Tui Nukuafe really put a number on Tupou, giving him a lot of pressure. He hasn't really faced that this whole season. And Angus Bell did quite well coming off the bench against Angus Tarval. And he actually won the loose head scrum over Tarval. Jordan Ulisi did really well off the bench as well. He scored a try in the dying minutes with the Maul. He did get a little bit frustrated with one of the penalties that he was penalized for, which really wasn't his fault. But this will be a very, very important front row coming off the bench and stabilize the position. So, yeah, if there's ever a chance, I think this is it. The Wallabies having played Eden Park last week, pretty much get all the nerves out of your system, so they're pretty much used to it. The All Blacks will be feeling a bit confident after winning last week, despite the fact that they had a pretty poor game. I don't think the All Blacks are going to come out and do Kambaya Pungo for this game. They might, but I don't think they will. They probably just do Kamate, and that means that the Wallabies are really going to be mentally more prepared. And the Wallaby has made the right changes in the backlines to make up for to set up Hunter Paisami for more opportunities in defense. And having Riku at 13, I don't think Rico's defense is that good, to be honest. So Hunter Paisami could potentially exploit that and get himself into the position and really exploit this gap here between number 30. The defense here is not going to be great for the All Blacks, so there's definitely going to be opportunities there for the Wallabies. And also in the front row, in the 4-pack position, with Lockie Swinton added into the 4-pack, more physicality, and it really is going to punish the All Blacks. And also, it looks like the All Blacks selection are based on a name recognition instead of actual performance, with the introduction of Brodie Retallick and to some extent TJ Perenara, and keeping Bowden Barrett on the bench is very mind-boggling. And you know, if these players hasn't been in form for a while now, so hasn't been in like top form, so will be a very weakened All Black team. Wallabies has a little bit of touch up to do to get themselves ahead, and I think the stars have aligned. The Wallabies gonna win this one, and I think the Wallabies probably gonna win this one by a more try at the end by 2. 2 points. More try and win by 2. Anyway, I'll put this, it's already 15 minutes. I'll put this lineup in the description. You can go read all the stats on the players by yourself, and let me know what you think about the results. And I think the Bledisloe is coming home, baby. I think after 38 years, the Eden Park voodoo, it's gonna be broken. It's gonna be broken. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys a bit later today. Later this week. Cheers.